And you have to get on a ground that they will listen to you. Folks, people who care about other people, who really care that there is a heaven and there is a hell, and hell is not the place you want people to go, are trying to reach folks for Jesus. Unfortunately, today, many people think that's the preacher's job, that's the evangelist's job, that is the paid vocational worker's job. Folks, it is our job. Remember, Jesus said to the disciples, go teach everybody that you find to observe the things that I've commanded. And when you go out there teaching those people, I'll be with you to the end of the world. Also, times of trials are turning minds of the people to Jesus. I saw a thing on Facebook. Scott Dale, I don't know anything about him except that I've watched the movies that he was in, that when he was in Charleston, was that it? He grew up on TV in front of many of us. Some of you have no idea who he was. But he asked for prayer for his wife because she has a brain tumor. There are hard times today that's turning people to Jesus. There are people who are looking at what's going on in this world around us. This last week, when the Supreme Court made the decision to recognize over states' rights, gay marriages throughout the nation. It didn't matter what the people in the state said. These people in a 5-4 decision said, we're going to make this decision for the whole country. I want to remind you that the Bible tells us that those who approve of wickedness will get the same reward of those who do the wickedness. Folks, hard times are turning people to Jesus. I remember September 11th. I was in the association office when my son called me and said, turn on the television. And I turned it on just as the second plane hit the towers. And I was glued to it. And I watched everything. All of us were, most of us in here, adults, remember what took place 14 years ago. And we remember how it affected us. But remember the aftermath? People of all political cultures and creeds were praying together. And they were coming together because there was something that drove us together. Here in Samaria, there were forces and there was hard times that was bringing people to Jesus. Also, sickness and death are turning people toward Jesus. There ain't nothing like a face-to-face confrontation with your mortality to make you start searching your soul. That is, if you feel like you have one. If you have no soul, if you feel like you were just a created being, an evolved being, and there is nothing inside you, there is no soul, it won't turn you. But if you believe that there is an immortal soul,